This chicken wire ghost tutorial is simultaneously one of the best and worst how-tos I've ever done. One of the best because the result is so cool, and one of the worst because you'll see. This video is a bit of a long one. Stick with me, trust the process, I promise it's worth it in the end. Get a good pair of gloves, some wire cutters, and protective eyewear. Essentially, what we're going to be making is a series of tubes. Start by making a tube big enough to be a human torso. Pinch the edges together to form the tube. I didn't pinch it all the way to the top, and I cut a slit on the other side to match. This is where the arms are going to go. Then make two smaller tubes the length of human arms. Attach them to the torso. It's going to look dumb at first, don't worry about that just yet. Then make a big tube for the base. You probably want to make it bigger than you think. Remember, you can always make it smaller later. Then make the head. I shaped mine over a styrofoam wig form. You don't have to, but if you think it'll help, give it a try. You're gonna hate me, but just put all the pieces together. If it looks like a dumb scarecrow, you're doing it right. Now you're gonna hate me even more, but just use your hands and shape it until it looks like a person. Chicken wire is a surprisingly pliable medium, so you'll be able to shape it with just your hands, but unfortunately there's no trick to this. But don't stress about it too much, just kind of make it look generally like a person. Now this is where it gets fun. Get some green spray paint and spray paint the bottom foot of the ghost. Let it fade out as it goes up. The green spray paint will make the bottom blend into your grass and make it look like the ghost is levitating. Take some glossy black spray paint and use it to make some shadows. Darkening parts of the ghost will actually help make it disappear and look more see-through. And don't be afraid to overdo it on this step. You can always use some silver spray paint to bring back some highlights. You want to position these as far away from people as possible. That's what makes them blur in your vision and look like real ghosts. Now at nighttime, these things only get spookier. I recommend you position these with something actually behind them, not just a dark background. That's how you can tell they're really see-through. The light that I'm using here is a moving fire and ice light. The moving light makes it look super spooky and ethereal. I'm lighting them from the side, not the front or behind. I find that's the most dramatic look. It'll also make it easy to hide the light behind a tombstone when I decorate. Notice how I'm not lighting the ghost all the way down to the floor? This also helps sell the illusion that it's actually floating in midair. A fog machine is the perfect addition to these ghosts. Not only does the fog look cool on its own, but it does a ton of different amazing things here. The way it moves, sometimes it blocks the light and makes the ghost seem to disappear. Sometimes it reveals them once the fog blows away. Sometimes it just accents them and looks spooky. Sometimes it looks like it's part of them. It makes them look like they're moving. It looks so much better in person than it does on video. Just trust me, fog machine, do it. For a totally different effect, you can also hit them with a moving green laser light. The lasers catch on all the wires independently and make it look super confusing in like the best possible way. You can't even tell what you're looking at. It just looks supernatural and magic. Just be careful with the fog machine there, because otherwise you might throw a ghost rave. For an alternate and super chilling effect, you can barely light them at all. Not everyone will see them, but anyone who does will not sleep that night. They really do look best in person and from afar, but I hope you can tell these are awesome. I will be making more of them. Anyway, hit me up in the comments if you have questions. I'm sure you do. That's why I'm so sorry that